welcome back to Talk With Nia. So I wanted to talk about Chloe Bailey because she recently did an interview on The Breakfast Club and she shared quite a bit about her new album In Pieces, feelings on Beyonce and the criticism of those saying Beyonce didn't share her album, her and Holly's growth, and the constant judgment on her character, like her image on social media. She had a lot to say, and I was glad that, she touched on these things. Now, we all know Chloe released her debut album called In Pieces on March 31st this year, and it debuted at number 119 on the Billboard 200, and a lot of people uplifted Chloe, when the numbers came out, and her first week sales numbers came out, and there were some that didn't uplift her when the numbers came out, okay? She had to go through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of criticism on social media, some I told you so's, and some people saying it's a great piece of work. You should be proud of this. Everybody support her, So Chloe did address this on The Breakfast Club and acknowledged that this isn't her first and only project and that she is in this for the long haul. So she knows it'll only get better in the future, which I was so glad to hear her say that, because I definitely didn't want this to get to her and she just completely just throw it out the window or just give up on herself or beat herself up too much. You know what I mean? So she also mentioned that she's happy that she's doing her tour right now and it's a sold out tour. So she clearly is trying to focus on the blessings that she does have right now versus any of the negative things people may be trying to put out on social media. Now, they did ask her about Beyonce and how she felt about people saying that Beyonce didn't shout out her album release. And this is what she had to say about it.
It's the same thing. They said that Beyonce didn't post it, and people were talking about it. How did that make you feel?
Of course, when people talk anything negative about me, it's going to hurt my feelings. But I was like, at least they're talking, and at least people go listen to the project. And as much as people try to bring up numbers and things like that, I'm trending every other day.
Facts.
Marketing can't buy that. A label can't buy that. So people care enough to constantly have my name in their mouth. So I'm doing something right. And, if it was real, what people were saying, my tours wouldn't be sold out.
That's
people
right.
wouldn't be singing word for word on the album I just dropped a week and a half ago. So that's what I have to switch my perspective to instead of allowing others and people who aren't doing anything with themselves or their lives dim my light.
Now, we have spoke about this a little bit before, okay? Beyonce did not shout out her album at all, right? A lot of people felt that Queen Bee should have gave her a shout out or something when the album dropped and that it would have helped Chloe's sales. However, we'll see if Chloe pops up on Beyonce's Renaissance tour because in this interview, she didn't say yes or no to whether or not she'll be opening up for Beyonce's Renaissance tour. So I don't know, but a lot of people also feel that Chloe should be opening up for her because she's Beyonce's artist. So let me know what you think about, if Beyonce should have given her a shout out or something like that. Now, a lot of you may have realized that Chloe gets a lot of backlash over her sexual image, right? And this probably stems from her previously being in a duo with her little sister, Haley, and them having a completely opposite image. And also from Chloe, she was basically a child actor and having that good girl, innocent image in the public light. Now that she's solo, she has a more risky, sexual, revealing image, and people really aren't that accepting of it for whatever reason, even though there's a ton of other artists that are out there doing the same thing. Now, Chloe addressed this during the interview, and this is what she had to say.
Well, I do both, but that's what people ridicule me for. Yeah, being imperfect, not being the type of image they want me to be. So people say they want certain things, and then when you do it, that's what they use to pick on you.
So let me know what you guys thought about Chloe's opinions on all of the criticism she's been getting, her debut album. If you're listening to the album, what songs do you like? And did y'all see, if y'all saw this interview, or if you might have saw this clip floating around yesterday, she had to check DJ Envy on The Breakfast Club because he didn't even really listen to the album. Okay, he basically told on himself. So she had to check him. Listen to this.
Man, shut up, man. Ladies and gentlemen,
Did you
an internet troll.
Did you download the album?
I streamed it.
He's a liar.
Okay, so what was your favorite song?
Exactly. Ooh, good question. Now you got him, Chloe. Now you got his punk ass.
You keep wanting to throw him under the bus. Nope. Tell me your favorite song.
You know what? I'm a DJ, so I play the records in the club. So I
So
play
which
Have
one?
Mercy in the club.
which one did you play from In Pieces?
That's right.
Because Have Mercy
Yeah.
isn't on In Pieces. It
Yeah,
might be on the
King.
deluxe,
even
but
know
not
that.
that.
You
Thank
didn't
you.
even know that.
Caught.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I don't understand how you are on the Breakfast Club, right? And you have Chloe coming in for an interview, and you know she's coming. You don't even listen to the album on the way to work that day or the day before. You don't take no notes on like songs. Like Charlamagne in this interview was very prepared. You could tell he listened to the album and he was ready to ask her questions about down to certain lyrics she put in certain songs. Like, so it was really shocking. But let me know what you guys thought about this whole situation and how you stand on the whole situation with Chloe and her career. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.